Record. Okay, let me do that again. Hey, my name is Curtis McAllister, and I'd like to welcome everybody to this Zoom call. We're not going to be here long this evening because we got a lot of information we want to give out and some exciting things. I know there's been a lot of people on the first 2 days. Hopefully, we'll be able to get the same amount, but we're going to get ready to share. First of all, okay, I got you. I got you. First of all, I'm gonna read some terms of conditions. Um, I am I am not a licensed financial advisor dispensing financial advice. The illustrations that we're going to talk about tonight are for educational purpose. Now, there are a number. The numbers that are viewed are based on the individual and team performance. We do not Okay, we do not base any of the investment decisions upon the materials that are found in the leadership training sections of this webinar that we're doing tonight. Also, I do not own the rights of any of the music you just heard. And plus, you might have some strong words coming out from this presentation. So, wow, what a wonderful day we had. So much information was coming across with the leadership of Bitlocity. And I'm telling you, this thing is about ready to happen. So there's one other thing I would like to read, and it just came out over our advisory council. And I'm going to read this because a lot of folks might not understand what Bitlocity is. We are a group of developers and educators on a mission to share our knowledge with the world via Bitlocity. Bitlocity is an educational technology platform designed to educate people
Mhm.
worldwide about blockchain technology and its potential impact on their daily lives, in my life, to everybody's lives. To acknowledge Bitlocity is a world first, all in one decentralized blockchain educational platform to offer an award program which combines blockchain technology, peer to peer reward, educational smart contract technology, and social network crowdfunding, all designed to accelerate your understanding of cryptocurrency and its potential on the impact and what it will have. Hey, the reason why I want to share that, when I read this once again, I said, wow, our company has a passion that they want to help people around the world. Now, if you notice my background, what I got my passport up there, I got some Bitcoins, and I got a map of the world. And the reason why I put that up there, hey, Bitcoin is worldwide. It is. Cryptocurrency is worldwide. Matter of fact, we in the States are kind of like on the tail end of this. But
Mhm.
thank God, wow, we're booming. Bitlassi is about ready to explode. The rock is about ready to take off. And I just wanted to share that with everybody for a moment. Now, um, we left off with some good information yesterday, and I also wanted to talk about where we are. Bitlassi, we are in a super aggressive award program. You know,
Mhm.
we have something for the new entrepreneur. Maybe there's someone on this particular call that's never heard anything about cryptocurrency or Bitcoin, decentralized blockchain, and all this technology and all this new technology. Is kind of like might be strange to some folks, but that's why we are here to teach and to show everyone. Now, also we have something for to maximize the leverage for the masses. We're part of the masses. So that gives us an opportunity to share what we have with inside our community with the Bitlocity community and to get everything moving forward. And the second thing is we, as leaders, and every one of us on this call, we are leaders. So that put us in position to show leadership. And with leadership, there are certain perks that also come down with leadership. Wow, you can't beat that. So now, also, real quick, this is our ranking platform. We'll talk a little bit about that also. You can start with, first of all, you have to always start with the administration fee, which is $25. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 different packages. But here's the key: you always got to start up with number one, two, three, four, five. You can't break the ranks As far as say you want to start at the pearl, no, everybody have to start at the beginning. So, and the last thing I'm going to talk about right now is the global infinity line. And as we talked about it yesterday, it's a one global straight line. Trust me, and it is powerful. It's one of the most powerful tools that has ever been designed for any type of, especially for our company right here. So what we do, we start at the gold. I mean, at the bronze, and then we start at the gold. And what it is an infinity loop. Now, any of y'all did your homework and know what infinity means, you know it means infinite. There is no ending to it. So, and the only number that represent the infinity is the number 8. That's why it looks like 8. It goes around, goes back around, and around and around. And
Mm-hmm.
it's also the positions are determined by timestamp. That means if I come in at 7:01, Cecilia come in at 7:01.2, she falls behind. If somebody crossing England coming at 7:01.3, they falling behind her. That's kind of like timestamp is, but we will be able to explain that a little more as we go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, um, right now, I did all the talking, but we're going to get back into it. We have uh, Coach Chris on the line, but right now I believe he's in transit, so he won't be able to speak to us tonight. But I believe after the night at 8 o'clock, there is a Spanish presentation that's going on, and we'll post the link into our link. So anybody wants to get on that particular call, they'll be able to do so. Now, the next thing is that I know for a fact that you got to be ready. That's why Cecilia is going to get ready to explain some more about this wallet. And it was a lot of questions that came to me after the presentation last night. Some people want to know about what a 1 is, what a 3 is, what a 2 is. And I said, whoa, wait a minute. Let me talk to Cecilia and she'll be able to get it. Cecilia is one of the young ladies that's coming up in the ranks of Bitlocity. And I'm telling you, we have some star people on this Zoom tonight. We have Miss Nija, we have Miss Joan, we have Chris, we have Miss Charmaine Martin. We have a whole lot of people that's on here tonight. So we have, matter of fact, we have Drake, we have Ernesto. So what I'm going to do, Cecilia, do you need to share the screen?
Yes.
Okay. But before we do that, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, it is always an honor and pleasure. I can't wait, as Coach Chris said yesterday, when she get ready to get up on that stage and do her presentation. And we did it in Philly. We did it in Jersey. As a matter of fact, we started off in a little tiny church in New Jersey. As a matter of fact, you know, right, Cecilia?
Yeah, it was small.
It was small, and I think we had about 20 people. But just imagine, in our next event that we had, it was in Newark, New Jersey. I think we had about 50 or 60 people, but we're growing. I'm talking about over the years of our friendship and developing what we needed to do. So, Cecilia, I'm turning it over to you, and you'll be able to you have control of the screen, correct?
Let me get it in. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, to everybody's around, all my friends around the world. First of all, I'd like to say good morning to you. It's somewhere around the day. It's morning time, and Miss Cecilia's going to bring Miss Cecilia Bitcoin Akins. She's going to bring it to us. And Cecilia, that last slide you just showed on the last presentation, we don't have to show that one, do we?
All right. Nope. There we go.
Okay. All right,
Nope.
you
All
got it.
right.
Hey, let's give Miss Cecilia a round of applause, y'all. Come on, man. Let's give it up for
Yay.
her. All
Good
right.
evening, everybody. Although Curtis said it, I'm going to go through a disclaimer since I'm speaking tonight. I just want to let you know that I am not a licensed financial advisor, nor am I dispensing financial advice. I also want you to know that the illustrations in this presentation are for educational purposes only. We have numbers that are viewed are based upon individual and team performance. Do not base any investment decisions upon any material found in the leadership training section of this presentation. And I do not own the rights to any music that was played on this presentation or may be played. And this presentation may contain some strong language. Again, it's me, my mouth. And thank you for attending this call this evening. So I'm going to go a little bit back over the blockchain.com wallet, how to sign up for blockchain.com, because it is largely suggested by Bitlocity that this is the wallet that people should use to join their platform. All right. So you could get to the blockchain.com wallet by entering blockchain.com inside of your web browser. On a computer, please be careful not to make any typos, because there are phishing sites that will try to capture your information and have you thinking that you're on the right site. So just pay attention to what you see when you enter a website. Look at the logo, look at everything that you're looking at here, and try to keep in mind that it's blockchain.com. All right. And it will say be your own bank, the safest and most popular wallet for investing and storing your cryptocurrency. So what we're going to do is just click on create wallet. And what they're going to ask you for is your email, and they're going to ask you to create a password. It's very important that when you give an email for this platform, for this exchange, that you give a good email. You want an email that you're going to be able to, one, receive information at, two, confirm you are you at, and then three, that you have access to on a regular basis, just in case there's some kind of breach and they try to notify you for some reason. So you're going to enter your email. You're going to also enter a password. And what you want to do is make a very strong password. Let it say great or strong or whatever. And then you confirm the password again. And then you're going to click that create wallet button. Now, by clicking that button, you are in fact agreeing to the terms of service and the privacy policy, which is the standard same terms that are on most platforms. And without agreeing to them, you can't use their platform. All right. So you click create wallet and you're going to get an email. All right. But you want to make sure, double check your email, make sure your password is very strong, confirm it. When you click create wallet, they're going to send you an email. It's going to come from blockchain.com. It's going to tell you, thank you for creating a blockchain wallet. Verify your email below to complete your setup. And you're going to click, yes, this is your email. Now, this is very important. There's a long string of numerals and letters that will be attached to that very first email from blockchain.com. Do not share that information with anyone. That is not a wallet address. That is your wallet ID. That is like giving out your PIN number, your routing number, and your account number to somebody all in one. Do not give this wallet ID out to anybody. It is not a wallet address. There is a difference. Okay. Once your email is verified, another screen will pop up and it'll say, okay, open my wallet. So you'll be able to click on that and it will bring you to a wallet. All right. It's going to bring you to the exchange and their web page. All right. So you'll be back inside of blockchain.com. Here it will show your balance, which will start off with 0. It'll also show you all of the wallets that you have an opportunity to use inside of blockchain.com. In here, each wallet that you click on will show the value of the wallet in the center of the page. There's also an exchange where you could buy and sell or swap Bitcoin. All right. The first thing you want to do when you get into this platform is go to security. This is the most important thing you want to do. Make sure you visit security. You already verified your personal email. In here, it says your email address. It says you verified blank blank as your email. All right. To modify this existing address, we will use the email to authorize logins and send payment notifications and notify you of wallet updates. I wouldn't change it because why would you? You're supposed to use the best email you have when you enroll. Okay. Then once that's clicked off, you want to think about the 3-step security. So you're going to the 2-step verification process. All right. Here, It's going to ask you to enter your mobile phone number, and they're going to send you a code. Once you enter your mobile phone number, you're going to click get the verification code. You'll be sent a code, usually a 6-digit number, PIN number, and you enter that number into the system and it lets you move forward, and therefore your second step of verification was set up. So then the most important part of the blockchain wallet is the backup phrase. Some people call them keys, some people call them seeds. It is extremely important that no matter what warm wallet you set up, you look for this option. This is very important. Why? Because if your crypto is lost, or if you lose your phone, your device, or change your computer, or something crashes, or your wallet has been infiltrated, you may have an opportunity to change, get your keys, reinstate your wallet, and then change your passwords again. And then move all your crypto out of that wallet and then start with a new wallet all over. Okay. But this is a backup. So you'll be taken to a screen like this, and it'll say your backup phrase will allow you to recover your crypto if you lose access to your wallet. Please write down these 12 words in order and keep them somewhere safe. Never share with anyone. Your backup phrase is the key to recovering your crypto if you ever lose your password. Once you click on backup now, 12 words will pop up. They're going to ask you to put them in the right order. Make sure that you put them where they belong. Make sure you write them down in order. And for me, if this screen is showing me words going directly across and their number 1, 2, 3, 4 going across vertically and not horizontally, well, what is this? Vertical, and this is horizontal. If they're going horizontally across the screen, that's the same way I'm going to write the numbers in order. So stick would be here, pin would be here, stem would be here, expect would be here. And in my notepad, that's how I write it down. I won't write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll go in the same order because most likely, if that's the order, that's how they want to see the words when you have to verify your password. All right. Now, inside the exchange, once you've done all of that and you have a secure wallet, now you could explore. These these are what's called a ribbon. Every web browser has them, every platform has them, and you will have most of your maneuverability in that area. So here you have the option to send Bitcoin, to request Bitcoin, to swap. That means to swap out one cryptocurrency for another type of cryptocurrency. So let's say I want to swap some of my Bitcoin for Ethereum. I can do that. Or I could swap my Bitcoin Cash for Stellar Lumen, or I could swap it for Ethereum. Okay. If something is doing poorly or you feel it's doing poorly, you can always swap it for another crypto that's doing better. Then here is the exchange where you could buy or sell crypto. And here's the DeFi. This is huge. Earn interest on your cryptocurrency. Again, this is taking over the banking adaptation of crypto as a class asset. You understand that? The banks are now seeing cryptocurrency as an asset, and they are also going to be allowing people to hold crypto in their accounts and gain interest on them, better interest than the measly interest that we normally get. So this is the exchange, all right? In the back of your blockchain.com, you have a dashboard. On the dashboard section, you'll see the exchange. Right here, I'm on Bitcoin. If you click this button, you could choose other cryptocurrencies that you want to purchase, but we're looking at Bitcoin. At the time I did this, Bitcoin was $27,664 a coin. We have grown, all right? In here, they're going to ask you to select the amount, the dollar amount you want to spend on your Bitcoin. Now, I had a maximum of $5,000 that I could buy per day. And I was able to put my payment information in. So, for the sake of this presentation, I did a $50 purchase. So, you put the $50 in. They're going to ask you to select cash or a card. Of course, I used a card. I chose my card, enter my card information, and now it's securely linking my card. All right. It didn't take a minute to happen. They verified my card amount. They said, okay, you want to purchase 0.001725 Bitcoin. This is the amount at Bitcoin, and it went up while I was making my purchase. And that may not be the amount that Bitcoin was trading at or the all-time high at that moment, but it was the amount that I was able to purchase it at off of this particular exchange, because exchange rates can vary, not by much, but by $100 or less, or sometimes more, depending on how high the volume is and how in demand one particular coin is or not. So this actually, I was buying it at 28,329, up from this amount. No problem. I made my purchase. I said I'm gonna buy. Yes. So they verify your card. This is the part where people get sometimes get discouraged, because not every time you do it, it'll go through. Sometimes it'll say failed. All right. I'll explain more about that. But at this time, it went through. It said your trade is complete. It tells you the date. It tells the exchange rate. That means how much one Bitcoin was costing at the time. It told me how much Bitcoin in Satoshis, well, in BTCs, how much I purchased. The fee was only $1, and then where it was sent. This is important, and I want people to know this because I mentioned it yesterday. When you purchase Bitcoin on blockchain.com, and it can happen on other sites as well, there is a holding period. This particular site holds your Bitcoin in a trading wallet. It'll accrue and show that your balance went up, but you won't be able to move, trade, or send anyone that Bitcoin until it clears. So they tell you in an email that your Bitcoin may clear within 4 to 7 days. Mine was clear in 4 days, which was good. So I wanted to just let you know that in case you're buying Bitcoin or you're purchasing and preparing for Bitlocity, buy it now. Do not wait until the last minute. If you know that you're going up and you want to do more than just join at the bronze and silver, and you may want to go to 75, 100, 200, whatever stage or whatever package you prefer to join into, make sure that you have all your money ready prior to them saying go. Okay. Now, again, you could think outside the box. Cryptocurrency is going crazy right now, and there are options. But I'm going to tell you about sending and requesting Bitcoin, because this is important, especially when you're going to a platform. All right. So if you click on your Bitcoin wallet, the actual wallet icon, it'll show you what's in there. You can request Bitcoin by clicking the request button at the top of the ribbon, right? Once you click that, it will tell you what your Bitcoin wallet address is, all right? You want to receive Bitcoin. You want to receive it to your Bitcoin wallet. You don't want to send it to your trade wallet. You want to make sure it's your wallet so you can have immediate control over those funds when they get to your wallet. Then you're checking your address. Now, this is the address, and this is also an address. It's the same address, okay? Now, if you want to send Bitcoin, you would do the reverse. You would click the send button. You're going to send what kind of currency? Bitcoin. You want to add the person's wallet address, wherever they sent you, all right? Make sure you know this. Bitcoin wallet addresses start with a 1, a 3, or now even a BC, and then the number usually followed by a 1, all right? And I'll talk about that a little bit later. Um, but you want to enter US dollars, and I like that they make it easy because everybody can't figure out the decimal amounts. But when you are contributing into platforms, don't use the dollar fiat amount. Use whatever decimal amount that they tell you to when you're joining a platform. The reason for that is because there are fees included in most cases, and you're guaranteed to have the exact amount that they're asking for. Because if we say, okay, I'm gonna send $25, what if Bitcoin goes up or down? See, when you have a decimal amount of cryptocurrency, it is what is worth. So It could go up or down, and then you send $20, and or you think you're sending 25, and it gets to your wallet or it gets to the platform, it's only $22. Then that's a problem. It's a conflict. So when you just simply use the decimal point amount that is in the platform that's telling you to use, like 0.012, then you know you have the right amount. And you can even write a little note, what level you into. So I'm gonna show you the blockchain.com wallet on the phone. This is what the icon looks on a cell phone. All right. And the phone app is found on the Google Play Store or the Apple Store. When you open the app on your phone, it's going to ask you to put your password in, or you can use your biometrics, which is your fingerprint. And when you open it, it's the same thing. It has a home page. On the home page, the first thing you see is your balance, and you will see the wallets that are available to you. And just so you know, these are live exchanges. So if you click on them, you'll be able to make a purchase. You'll even be able to buy or sell cryptocurrency from those exchanges. All right. Here, it will show you all of your wallet activity. So if I click on a Bitcoin wallet, it will say I received, I didn't send anything out. I just put money in. Here, for transferring Bitcoin, this is where you could send or you could receive. All right. And they look different. When you're in transfer, you have the option to send from your Bitcoin wallet or your Ethereum wallet or whatever wallet you're in at the moment. At the top, you choose that, and you'll be given a space where you can enter the person's wallet address you're sending Bitcoin to and how much Bitcoin. All right. And if you're on the receive side, then you can click which wallet you want to receive your Bitcoin or Ether or Bitcoin Cash or whatever on, and they will give you your wallet address that you share with another party. Again, a wallet address and a wallet ID are two different things. Do not ever share your wallet ID with anyone. That is how you log into your platform. Okay, so here you could buy or sell Bitcoin, Ether, Bitcoin Cash, any crypto that they offer in blockchain.com. You could buy. If you click on buy and sell, it'll take you to the live exchange. All right. Please note that the price also fluctuates with the market. I did a purchase of $50. That was nice. But if you add this up, 502 and almost $11, that don't equal $736. I have a lot more than these three numbers combined. And those were all the deposits. It's because of deflation, which I love saying, with Bitcoin. All right. I just want to make everyone aware that there's hundreds of cryptocurrency wallet companies. Just be aware, do your homework, follow the Bitlocity Club recommendation for the purposes of this platform. They do want a wallet that starts with the number one. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the Trezor wallet. All right. I did a training. I talked about BTC. I talked about Coinbase, BitPay, Cash App, the Google Authenticator, Mycelium. I touched base on, and I'm going to talk about the Trezor wallet. Why? Because it was troubling me that there was a requirement for a wallet starting with a number one. I'm a strong believer that Trezor is the most invulnerable, safest wallet there is to have. I like the cold storage device. So I was concerned because my wallets and Trezor start with the number three and not a number one. It was said on multiple occasions in writing and verbally by Bitlocity that the wallets need to start with a number one. They couldn't be SegWit wallets, and they had to be starting with a number one. Well, most warm wallet applications do have a number one. Blockchain.com did as well. However, it's a warm wallet. Subject to what? Hacking. That's my personal opinion. So I wanted to figure out a way to comply with the requirements of Bitlocity, but also ensure that my cryptocurrency is going to be secure. So what I did is I went on my Trezor, and I remember there was a place, and I got to go back. I remember there was an area I saw that said make a legacy account. So on inside of the Tracer, there is a list of things that you can do. And if you scroll down on the side, it gives you options. And one of the options is to create an account or add a legacy account. And the legacy accounts start with a number one. Okay. So it's still inside of your Tracer. It's still a legacy. It still meets the requirements of Bitlocity, and it ensures that your payments will come through. There was something that bothered me about having this account, though, I have to say. And I had a conversation with the guy, Mr. Perry, from the call yesterday. We discussed Segway and legacy accounts and regular accounts. And he doesn't have the same device that I have. So we discussed it briefly, and I told him what my findings were and how I found the accounts in here. I set up one for my daughter, and I set up one for me on another device. And I sent money to test them both because it's important to test a wallet, whether it's in your Tracer or not. So I went and I said, I'm going to open another legacy account. It says to confirm the action on your Tracer. You have to look at your Tracer, say, yes, I want to do this, or yes, enable labeling if you have your accounts in your device labeled. And then once you have the account, it'll say legacy account, whatever number it is, because they come in number order, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, depending on how many you open. And it has no transactions yet. All right. If you do not put something in here, when you close the device and you open it again, the account will not be here. It has to have something there in order for it to be an active account. So you need to fund it, which you should do. If you're going to create an account, you want to fund it because you want to make sure it's functional and that you could receive Bitcoin or crypto or whatever in there. So that's what I did when I started this account. I funded it. But the thing is, it bothers me this. It says unconfirmed. This was not yesterday, but the day before yesterday. It shows the dollar amount. It shows inside of the wallet, but it still says unconfirmed. So I said, well, I'd like to know why. So guess where I went to? Blockchain.com. Blockchain.com is not only a place where you can store wallets. Blockchain has live access to the blockchain where you can put in hash numbers and wallet numbers and check on the status of pending payments for Bitcoin and whatever. So I didn't log into my account. I put in the wallet number I wanted to search in the search bar. All right. When I got in here, it said transactions one, all right, which was the test money that I sent to the wallet. The final balance is what I sent. However, still a day later, I'm sorry, unconfirmed. And I'm back to the page where I was at. Unconfirmed. And that bothers me, just seeing that in red. And I'm like, oh, it's a Tracer. Well, how could it be unconfirmed? It's a day, but the money is there, you know. Um, for me personally, that irks me. So I went back and I'm looking at the legacy accounts, and the Tracer tells you right at the top, you know, legacy account. This is a legacy account on your Tracer. If you want to fully benefit from new features, please move please move your funds from your legacy accounts to your standard accounts. Learn more. So I said, well, let me see what it says because I really wanted to read more into this because, like I said, I had a conversation with Mr. Perry yesterday. Well, today actually, and we discussed it. And I was trying to walk him through getting a legacy account on his device. So I went on and clicked that icon, and it said, how does SegWit work in the Tracer wallet? This helped to relieve my mind some. And it said this, and I'm sorry it looks crazy right now, but that's because I was doing this 20 minutes before the call and I was doing screenshots and trying to capture the information. But this is here. It said this guide for Tracer wallet is coin agnostic, meaning it applies to all Bitcoin like currencies which are supported in the wallet and have implemented segregated witnesses, which is SegWit. All right. Currently, These are Bitcoin and Litecoin. Trezor wallet will support both standard and legacy accounts indefinitely. That means until they decide to no longer do it, basically. What is the standard account? Okay, so a standard account is the default account in your wallet benefiting from all SegWit related features. As such, they use the new address format, which is the P2SH, and to differentiate themselves from legacy accounts and their addresses. If you decide to use standard accounts, you can expect these positive changes: faster signing process for larger transactions, cheaper transactions, and then they gave more information available here. I didn't click on that because I didn't have the time to, but I will check into it later. And if you have a device, I suggest you may do the same. Um, Bitcoin standard accounts have addresses that start with a 3. Litecoin standard accounts have addresses that start with a M or a 3. All right. What is a legacy account? It says the legacy accounts are your old accounts from before SegWit activated. So your coins, as well as their entire account history, can be found in your legacy accounts. And it says the legacy accounts are fully functional, albeit they cannot benefit from SegWit related features, available only in the standard accounts. Bitcoin's legacy addresses start with a 1. Litecoin's legacy addresses start with an 1. All right. Or is that L? I think it's an L. I made it so small because it wouldn't fit on the screen. You should have seen me before this meeting. I was like, oh no, I'm running out of time. But some third-party applications will only work with your legacy account for now until they implement SegWit support. So, in my mind, Bitvelocity may be one of them, even though it was said again on the training the other day, that you know that they'll accept any wallet. All right, it's possible because you should be able to use any wallet. Okay, um, as long as your Bitcoin wallet has been tested. But again, I firmly stand on having mine go to my Trezor. Again, it's a personal preference for anybody on any platform where they choose to have their funds sent to. But the suggestion of Velocity is have a wallet that starts with a 1. So that's how I got mine in the safest place that I knew possible. Okay.
Wow, wow, Cecilia, wow. Man, this training it was awesome. And to everybody that's on the call, it was recorded, so you'll be able to play it back. To some folks, it might be a little heavy, man, but I'm telling you, if you're expecting to become wealthy in the crypto world, and especially become really, really successful with Bitlocity, we suggest that all the training that you get, you know, pertaining to cryptocurrency, blockchain, is right there now. The mic's going. You'll be able to open up your mics. So you'll be able to. Anybody have any questions pertaining to what she just gave off as far as training? I know Coach Chris won't be able to do it because he said where he's at. There's a lot of noise and everything, so he won't be able to give us any insight on what he was saying. Miss Jones, did you have any questions that you would like to ask, Miss Cecilia? We gotta take you off mute. Let me unmute you. Okay, can you do? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, Cecilia did excellent, excellent. You
Thank you.
explained it so well, and then I know what I have to do when I get off this call to tap into my legacy account on my Trezor.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Thank
That's
you.
wonderful. Miss Niger, do you have anything you would like to ask?
Good trading, Cecilia. I needed that information about that legacy account.
Good. Thank you. I'm glad to see you on the call, Naja. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. The call has been recorded, so we're going to post it into the Telegram group. And I asked yeah, Francisco, do you have anything you would like to add? Sound like we break. Okay. You was breaking up, Francis. So what we'll do, if you have any questions, you can put it in the chat.
Don't hear him.
No, I know he's breaking up.
Type it in
Okay,
the chat, Francisco, if you like.
okay, okay. All right. Yes. So, as I was saying, everyone, Coach, Chris, he won't be able to say anything to us right now. Hopefully, like I said, he's in the gym. If you do, Coach, you can, just give us a hand wave or something. But if there's anyone else would like to say anything, there was one question I wanted to ask, Cecilia, pertaining to, you said there's a holding time now. Would you know how long it would do once you purchase your Bitcoins? How long this holding process will be? Is it
It varies from 4 to 7 days. For me, it was 4 days, I guess, because I had crypto and I've had blockchain for quite some time. But I was surprised they still even had a holding time. Even when I purchased again, they still put in that trade account. And the only reason I can guess that they do that is because sometimes a transaction will go through and then a person may call their bank and say, "Hey, it wasn't me. I didn't do that because it's a foreign transaction," and they'll take it off. So therefore, you have now gotten the crypto and didn't put any money. People do stuff like that. So that may be one reason that happens. Another is your bank just will decline it. You can try to put it through and it may fall through the cracks and go, and then a banker or a teller will be like, "Oh no, this is a foreign purchase. Well, let me stop it."
okay? Well,
So
does this affect with also with blockchain.com? Are they putting a hold there too?
yeah, that's the place where they're putting holes at on blockchain.com.
Oh,
When you
then
purchase it, it goes to a trade folder a trade wallet.
okay. Well,
Yeah,
I
and
imagine
you can't
that's
move.
going through everybody. Then they put it through a trade wallet that's holding it. So we're
Hmm.
talking about BitPay, Cash App. I'm not Cash. I don't like really use Cash App, but we're talking about Coinbase, and basically this is what's happening. And
Yeah, I don't have that problem anymore with Coinbase. Actually, I've purchased Bitcoin, but maybe it would depend on the dollar amount because I do recall at one point buying maybe like $3,000 or $4,000 of Bitcoin and trying to move it almost immediately, and they'll be like, "Oh, you can only move 1,500 right
okay,
now," and then you have to wait a day or so. But yeah, it can happen at any point with any exchange because again it's not ours until it's ours, until it's in our wallet, and that's the thing. We have to be thinking like that. So any chance that we get to purchase crypto or to acquire crypto, like this crowdfunding platform where we could
right.
actually get it and transfer it from person to person, I think this is a wonderful opportunity. And then just be vigilant. Look at your wallet, check your balances, and not only a balance. And this is why I tell people who are new to cryptocurrency, don't go by the dollar amount that you have. Go by the decimal point amount that you have, because that amount is not going to change unless you send or receive some. But the dollar value can go up and down. That's how you'll know if somebody's infiltrating your account. Because once you write down that decimal, if I have 0.5 BTC, and then one day is $700 or $800, and then the other day is $200, and I'm like, Bitcoin ain't go down that much, and let me look, and then there's 0.3 BTC there, then I know somebody took some of my Bitcoin.
Well,
Gotta look at the decimal amount.
right. Well, I know, and a lot of people, you have to understand how this works. You're going to have a USD dollar amount, and then you're also going to have a BTC. The BTC is actually in the decimals,
Hmm.
so you have to understand that, and that's another lesson that will come through Bitlossy educational um, portal that they have. But right now, you're getting hands on from Miss Cecilia Bitcoin Akins, and she's giving it to us hands on. I'm so proud of you, Cecilia, for
Thank
doing this.
you.
Like I said, we're going to have you up on stage once these large conventions take place. Now I do have Adam on the line, and Adam is he's calling from down Dallas, Texas, if I'm not mistaken. Adam, would you like to say a few words? if you can. I know you're at work. Adam?
Is he muted?
No, I unmuted him. I believe he's at work. Oh, we have Lady Joe on.
Woo.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna. Okay. Well, Adam, we'll get back with you. Lady Joe, thank you for jumping on. But you are always welcome. She's one of our star performers, worldwide, international. She's also a travel agent. She just got back, and we all are jealous from Cancun. Lady Joe, would you like to say something to us real quick? This year's. Let me meet you. There you go. Hi, how are you?
Hello. Yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm not gonna lie. It was straight luxury for the whole time I was there. I was at LeBlanc in Cancun. That's the number one hotel in Cancun, 5-star, 5 diamond.
White.
And it's been that for many years. I was doing site inspections for my client. I was at LeBlanc and also at the Grand Moon Palace as well.
Okay, Lady Joe, I have a question now. You notice in my background, I have my passport and bitcoins in the of the world. And by you being a travel agent, is bitcoins one of the perks that people are using right now today as far as traveling and also purchasing?
Absolutely. Absolutely. When I was at the Moon Palace in Jamaica in December, I used my BitPay card to
Mm.
pay
Wow.
for the rooms.
Okay.
hmm And them, I said, "Have you heard of Bitcoin?" And I said, "Well, no." One said yes, one said no. So I said, well, "This card right here, I just paid for this Bitcoin." So they were like, kind of way, And I was asking people, when I was out in Cancun, if they've heard of Bitcoin. Some people had heard of it, but it's all about education. So it's very important that we get the word out. And I spent today, well, really yesterday and today, talking to more people in England and getting them in the system. But, it's just about, showing them the information correct and getting them to have an understanding and just piquing the interest,
Well,
So that's the biggest thing.
Well, Lady Joe, I appreciate you, and one of the things you always educating us on the world about what takes place in the world. I know you're from Ghana, and there was many times you've shared so many stories that almost brought tears to our eyes because when you tell us how people around the world, not just in America but around the world, period, how just $25 will help them. And what
Oh,
we have through the infinity line, what we have here with the infinity loop, and you'd be surprised once a person get in that, and if a person having problems, as Cecilia mentioned yesterday about recruiting, this will help them out. This will
Mm-hmm.
definitely help them out, and will put them in a position. So, like I said, Lady Joe, thank you for jumping on. Cecilia, thank you. I know there were a lot. Matter of fact, everybody that's on here are leaders. Um, we're going to do this next week, but the dynamics of it might change. The structure of this might change because if we go live next week, then we have to get in as leaders to show our people exactly how they need to move, and it will be a quick meeting. They're going to have meetings across the board with velocity through the through the through our telegram groups, and they're going to tell about it now. As Cecilia mentioned yesterday, Chris, also Coach Chris mentioned, and I'm mentioning on a lot of the social media sites, there are a lot of bogus velocity sites that people are putting that up there. And what's taking velocity corporate, they're going after these sites and making them come down. So like I said, we can't get Coach Chris on, but I wish he could so he can give us a few words before we log out. But like I said, look out for us for next week. Um, if it jump off this weekend, if y'all see me hooping and hollering with my sailor hat on, having a great time, then y'all know something's gonna happen. Look out for the emails. Look out for the messages. If you have your team, log your team on into the Global Edge Marketing English group. Also with in the company of Bitcoinaires, and Adam has his group, and quite a few other people have their groups. We have the Brothers and Beauties from Niger. Just log in, link in, and make sure everybody get what they need to go. So that's basically it. Josephine, thank you once again. I'm so jealous. That's why I had to put this background back here. But I got my passport, I got my global card together, and everybody on the call, I like to thank everybody. And if anybody have any questions, the last go around for it. If not, this call is officially over. Everybody have a great night. Good night.
You too. Thank you.
Good night.